Shoot. And action. Man, today is a much later start to the stream, and I apologize. Wasn't expecting to be as late as I am, but unfortunately, that's just how it goes sometimes. It's just what happens, and I cannot help it. It is what it is. But I am here now, and I'm ready to play some Mass Effect. I don't know how long I'm going to be live for, though, is the problem. You know? Like, I don't know if I'm going to be on for a while or what. But we'll see. We'll see. Because today, with it being kind of a, you know, just later-ish stream. And I thought actually it would be live at like 8. But then it's like, I just got this like wind of being tired. And then I started watching Schnoz, and I'm just like, you know, I just kind of want to just sit here and just chill and just relax and not like, you know, do anything. And then I'm just like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here a little longer. And then I started making the thumbnail for YouTube, and I was just like, I don't really even know what I want the thumbnail to be, and blah, 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 and all this and all that. And I'm just kind of just sitting there just like constant, just like in this like, you know, whatever with everything. So, don't know. Just bet it was a long day at work. Like, so it's kind of funny because, like, you know, we were kind of behind this week because there was a day where I had to start a little later, which is not a big deal. It is what it is. But like, I tried to make up some time and some ground because I wanted to try to avoid like being behind if at all possible. And so like yesterday we worked like only like a 7-hour day. And so then today worked like an 11-hour day. And so I kind of like made up from like yesterday's hours, right? And it's not a big deal. Like I kind of was like, I would love to be home at 5:30, but I'm also like, well, it's also the weekend. I don't really care. It's not a big deal. But as the kind of the day went, or as like time went and everything, it was like I was doing fine until like right around like, I want to say like 7:30, maybe even like 8 o'clock. Like I was just like not motivated all of a sudden. I just kind of was like in a freeze, and I was just really tired. And I was like working on this thumbnail, like I said, with YouTube, and I had no idea what I wanted to use as a background. And I'm just kind of just like, I'll put something together, I don't know. And then I'm like, I loaded up Mass Effect trying to figure out where I was in the game, and I don't even remember where I was in the game. And I'm just like sitting there confused constantly, and I'm just like, I don't know why I'm saved here. And then I reloaded a save, and I just kind of like feeling super blah right now. But I'm hoping that maybe after like an hour or so, I'll kind of like wake up a little bit in a streaming sense, you know what I mean? Because like I just feel like I'm just gonna be really tired today. But you know what's weird is that I asked my job, it was like, you know, for next week, you know, do you want me to work some of the jobs that we weren't able to get done today? And then they were like, you're actually not going to work at all next week. I'm like, was that a good thing or a bad thing? Like, am I in trouble? Like, what's going on? And then they were just like, well, we're kind of in a weird spot right now where it's like, where it's too early to do the mosquito stuff. And we're kind of caught up on like the flea and tick that we did. And so if you don't like know what I do for a job, it's like pesticide work. It's like working out in the field and like spraying insecticide, pesticide type of stuff, like for mosquitoes, box elder bugs, Asian beetles, like things like pests that get into like the annoying things, like, you know, dealing with like black flies and just There's all different types of stuff, horse flies, you know, just all these type of things. So we're in a weird spot right now with the job, I guess, where we're kind of like caught up on everything. We don't have extra tasks, and it's like not enough for like me to work, I guess, next week. So I'm just not working, which is kind of weird because I don't remember this happening last year. Unless last year I didn't start. I don't remember how this worked. Maybe did we get started a little early with the box elder bugs this year then? Because like usually we start like in the third week in April. But when did I start this year? When did I go on vacation? Do you guys remember? Wasn't that the 7th to the 13th? I think that's when I went to my vacation. And then it was the 14th to the 20th was, I think I started on the 14th of the, pretty sure. Or was it the 21st? Well, that's kind of weird. I don't know. It's all just kind of odd right now. So it's like, it's weird that we're not doing anything, but I'm also not going to like assume that I'm not doing anything. I feel like I'm still going to be doing something. So we'll see. But I have no therapy tomorrow. Usually I have therapy on Fridays, but that isn't happening tomorrow, which is fine. But yeah, I don't know what's going on for next week. I'm just not working, I guess. So we'll see what that means. I guess what I could use for that time being is to probably get stuff like scheduled out and prepared for like the month of like May and June for what I kind of want to do for content. Cause that's probably, I usually try to like be like at least 2 months in advance. And then I don't think anything is really going to change for next week. Like I think I'm still going to play Slay the Spire next Wednesday, you know, because like usually originally the schedule was planned, you know, Wednesday through Saturdays because of my work schedule. And just because I'm not working next week doesn't mean that I'm just going to like make a random schedule just for that said day, right? This actually is it today, Thursday? Usually a day like today is a day I don't normally stream anyways, like when it was a previous schedule. So this is all just kind of a part of the norm. So it is what it is. I just want to let you guys know though that, you know, I don't know how long stream will be today. I've said that many of times, and all of a sudden I just get sucked in and I start playing really long, but I don't also want to go too late either. So I'll probably be done here around like in 3 hours from now. Whether you're watching on Twitch or you're watching on YouTube, you can look right now as I said that and go, okay, I'm marking his words. He better do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be mad. We'll see. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of just chilling right now. Like, I kind of feel like really just like today's going to be like one of those, just, you might catch me slipping a few times during the game and just kind of just sitting here talking and not really playing type of stuff until I kind of just get like that motivation to want to play, because I feel really just like bleh right now. And it's not like I'm tired from work. It's just more or less like I just feel very like my sleep has been very like fixed a lot. Like I have been doing like a lot of getting up at like 6:30 in the morning, going to bed at like 10. So this is like usually about the time, I shouldn't even say 10 o'clock. It's like sometimes 11. So it's like usually this is the time where I'm kind of whatever. But part of me probably thinks the reason that this is happening too is just because of the just like the time of day I'm starting the stream, you know. And I've been yawning a lot lately. Even like yesterday and today, I'm just like yawning constantly. I'm getting sleep though. It's not like I'm not going to bed like at 1 a.m. and getting like 4 hours of sleep or anything. It's like I'm going to bed at a decent time. I'm taking care of myself. It's just like, I think it's my body just like adjusting to like going back to work and just kind of like having a schedule and just doing certain things and just all that kind of stuff. So, but I don't know anything else that I can. I mean, I always say that right, and then I start talking some more. But let's veer our attention to what's going on in Mass Effect, right? So if you're watching the VOD or you're watching this live, you know, Mass Effect we play. I would say fair to say every 3 weeks, right? The last time we were here, we were doing Novaria. When I loaded up the game, for some reason, I was on the Citadel, and I do not remember why I was on the Citadel unless I was doing some other things. I don't recall. I don't know. I don't really care. But I was on the Citadel, and I was facing Conrad Verter, and I don't remember why Conrad Verter is sitting there, but apparently he is there. I don't know what's going on. But we're on Novaria. That's what I want to do. And I think we can do this quest that allows us to basically, like, get this guy to keep talking so we can get information on him, and we're like have like this mic on us or something. I don't know. And then there's like, essentially we're like a quarter of the way in. I would say maybe 33%, 35% into the Novaria stuff. Because then after Novaria, then we're going into like on the hunt for, we're like going to like peak 15, and then after peak 15, then it leads to Matriarch Benezia. So if you're watching, if you pay attention to the title, it kind of says hunting down Matriarch Benezia, which is kind of our goal right now. And I would like to at least get this done in the next 2 streams. So we will do our best to find a good stopping point tonight, and then we'll crank out as much as we can for Friday stream to get that done before we get into Baldur's Gate on Saturday. So, and it's like, one thing I want to get better with in my scheduling is like I have to try to get better at like on Sundays, at least, like I want to say Sundays for sure, to like prep the week next, like following week, like get all of the thumbnails ready to go for the week, and like just have like an idea of what I'd want for things, so that when situations like today happen where I get home late and I know that I'm going to start stream late, like I don't have to worry about like scrambling for a thumbnail on YouTube, getting everything all ready, doing all the stuff I got to do. And it's just like, it's ready to go. Boom, done. You know, like I want to, and I mean, that's probably going to, I would say, knowing me and how my routines go, it takes me about like a month to get into a routine. So like once I kind of flow into that and things start kind of going well, then it's like great. But we'll kind of see how today's stream goes too, especially on the YouTube side of things, because since it was a later start, I don't know if that's going to affect anything over there just because of my inconsistency. But I would say out of anything with my scheduling, this is the first like time that I've been later than normal, just because of the stuff with stream, you know, like just the things that the life outside of work and whatever. But if this was like a Wednesday night though and this happened, hang on, wow, he got a Hulk costume now. Nice. Sick. So the my wife went on a garage sale stuff today, so he ended up getting this Hulk costume, which was pretty cool. I guess Michelle got him that. But what else was I gonna say? But yeah, was it the schedule? The lateness? Probably. I don't know. But we're always gonna play it by ear. You know, we're always gonna just kind of just feel it out, just see how things go. But if this was, I was gonna say, if this was a Wednesday stream though, and I started this late, I probably would have just canceled stream and just said, sorry guys, no stream tonight, just because it wouldn't be worth streaming for like an hour and a half. I can get a good, see, like to me, like a 3-hour stream is a win for me. So like if I can get a 3-hour stream in, like that's great. I mean, last stream I did on a Wednesday with Sly Aspire, it was a little under 3, but still. But let's hope that today's stream isn't as depressing as Slay the Spire runs were yesterday. If you were watching yesterday's stream. Today's May 8th, so like my May 7th stream of Slay the Spire, it's called like attempt number 2 or something of Silent Ascension runs. There were some depressing defeats with the Time Eater. So I'm hoping that maybe attempt number 3 when we do the next time will be whatever. So appreciate the lurk, Murph. Hope you're having a good time with your Elden Ring stuff. I appreciate the lurk, buddy. So we'll see how things go, okay? Actually, I think Murph is doing Caelid. He's on Caelid when I was checking in on him for a little bit. He was doing yeah, Caelid. Caelid's a fun area. Not really, actually, but should I make a lurk command? I don't know if I should make a lurk command. Because there aren't a lot of if I see enough people using it, I'll probably, but I don't see a lot of people lurking or like making the command of lurk. Like I always like appreciating people like pop in and say, hey, let you know I'm lurking, but it's also kind of like, I don't know, like I kind of want to make a lurk like FFZ emote, like a global emote for people to use on the channel, but I don't really know yet. I'll wait until I get kind of feedback from the viewers, but I think I used to have a lurk command and then I got rid of it, but that was just because I got rid of it because nobody would use it. But I'm not like that type of feeling anymore. Like I could just make a command and it's just there in case somebody uses it. I know there's a streamer who has like a ton of commands, and some commands he has that he doesn't even know exist or remembers existing. It's pretty funny. So he has like 50 commands. I can't remember how many he has, but I know he has like a bunch of them, and it's like sometimes he even forgets what they are, and they're just super goofy. I don't even think he knows how they were created, which is even more funny. But yeah, I think today will be a face cam stream, even though I'm really tired. I'm probably going to use a face cam stream. And we'll vibe out and we'll chill. But I'm very just like blech right now. I'm very blech, you know. You know that bleh feeling. But I'll make it work. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, man. Is there anything else? It's a cliche thing I always ask myself, and then I ramble on for another 20 minutes, but I think we're good. I just need to get my bearings with Mass Effect really quick and figure out what I was doing, and then we'll start actually trucking along here, okay? So let me load up Mass Effect, and we will start grinding away at that. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. But yeah, I apologize that I'm a little later than normal. Trust me, this isn't my normal start time. This is just how things kind of go sometimes. It's just the sorry, that was probably really loud, my bad. But that's just how things go sometimes. I don't even remember if I was doing anything with my inventory. I don't remember. No idea. But I also have to make sure that I have to make sure too that the capture is correct. So let me do that too when we get into the game. Also, look at Hold on. We'll do it like this. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Look at this. Look at this save, bro. 44 hours with 44 minutes. Do you guys have any idea where I've been in this playthrough with the face cam? I have no idea where I've been in this playthrough. Was I over here? I don't know where I am. I don't know where I was with the face cam. I feel like it was either here or the bottom, or the this way, the right side of the screen. I have to point the opposite direction on the face cam so I don't look stupid. Because if I were to say isn't it usually over this way? Then it's correct. All right, whatever. Okay. So I don't remember why I was here. I genuinely don't. I don't know why I auto-saved 10 minutes ahead. But oh, good. We are doing good on inventory then. Oh, good. Wasn't I doing something stupid with her?
Any results?
I said,
I'm not going to help you. I've got other things to do.
Then I will find someone else. But I doubt you will find another job that pays 500 credits to listen to a salesman.
Now you're talking my language.
I'll finish it.
Excellent.
I quit.
I'm not going to help you. I've got other things to do.
Then I will find someone else. But I doubt you will find another job that pays 500 credits to listen to a salesman.
Not wrong.
Now you're talking my language. I'll finish it.
Excellent.
I'll finish it.
We'll talk later.
Very well.
And I don't know if Vargas will work at this level. Let's see if we can do it.
Now, where were we?
I don't know. It's been like 3 weeks.
It surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I don't care.
If they don't get in my face, I'm not going to dig them out. I'm not here for a random spot check.
My apologies. I shouldn't have belabored the point.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard.
Okay, I did it. He just had to wait 3 weeks to finish the conversation. Why are you shaking your head?
Any results?
It's done.
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits.
More.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
Thank you.
Good day, Spectre.
So you're gonna walk right through me? Where'd you go? Hey, Laura Keene, how's it going?
My office will open again soon enough. In the meantime,
I should let you go.
if you wish, I will continue to enjoy the bar.
You're not getting any drinks from what I just saw, by the way. So Admiral Kahuko has given you the coordinates to a research facility run by the Cerberus Group. You need to investigate the planet been through to find out why Cerberus is unleashing an alien monstrosity. I don't remember if you guys saw this or not. TBH. But I think when I went to Noveria the last time, there was or I was like leaving to go to the Citadel to like, I don't know what I was doing. What was I investigating? I have no idea. I got like more quests and stuff. But then I was like, oh shit, well, I'll just
I don't think I'm supposed
stop playing.
They don't rank in the
Oh, look at me and Garrus are matching. Aww. So do I have the key?
Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
Me.
Sergeant Sterling was killed. When we get the one responsible, we'll take turns guarding them. The administrator's dead. They're gonna take that out of our pay, aren't they? I guess with Adelaya's dead, I won't be getting that bonus pay. Novaria's private property. Remember, you're here at the board's sufferance. Someone murdered our people in the Synthetic Insights office. Wonder who could have done that.
That was me. Can I just say it was me? What are you gonna do about it?
I heard some of the guys were ransacking Synthetic Insights. Captain Matsuo didn't order that. My sergeant was killed in the SI office. I don't know how I feel about that. She was brutal. Ananias and Parasini shouldn't have been able to get weapons. Heads are gonna roll over this. It doesn't matter what was going on at SI. We've got too much work in the administrator's office now. I'm keeping an eye on that Krogan at the hotel. He's a mercenary. Name of Ina Morda.
He's gone. You have short-term memory loss.
Come on. I could get fired for talking to you.
Well, you've been talking a lot to me, so you're gonna get fired.
I heard some of the guys were ransacking Synthetic Insights.
You guys guarding it now? Can I come through? Thanks. They don't give a shit. They're the worst guards ever. They just let me through. Let's see if there's any bodies on the ground over here. Want the bodies to the floor. Nope, they cleaned up rather quickly. Oh yeah, there's... They're still dead. They're just... They look like they're take... They look like they're taking a nap. Oh, her eyes are... Shh, we gotta be quiet. Shh. What should I do for emergent purposes? Hang on. Shh. Shh. I don't know what I'm doing this. What am I doing that for? Am I telling myself? I don't know what's happening. Okay. And then Ananias' mouth isn't open. The disrespect. Any news?
Please don't touch anything. I'm trying to work here.
Looks like you're standing.
You're in my light.
Oh no.
You're disturbing the crime scene. Could you find someplace else to be? Please don't touch anything.
What is going on? So did we just go down to peak 15 now? What? Yeah, Gianni's dead now. Okay. I'm guessing we just go up or down the elevator. Is she gonna let me in? Access to this area is restricted. It doesn't matter anymore. It's not restricted anymore. Let's see what happens here. Over this guy's foot. Did you guys see them just pop out of nowhere?
So what can I do for you today?
Oh, tell me a little bit about Peak 15.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Damn, sounds boring as fuck. Synthetic insights?
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Laura Keene was on the take. Zionalea shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
Goodbye.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Literally, he'll be right there, okay, Chad? He won't move. He's gonna stay right there. Access to this area is restricted. You guys ready? We're gonna show her our key.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
Damn, I sounded so passive aggressive when I said that.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Alright, I have a pass.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Beep
Yes,
beep.
that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Let's hope nothing bad happens.
See, these are what the Matriarch had in the crates.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Just business.
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the Geth to attack.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the Matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Now you know what to look for.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
The same thing that happens to all species, Captain. Evolution.
I must report to the Executive Board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Where did she go? Huh? She fucking turned around and vanished. Now you guys are gonna guard this area, huh? More guarding. Damn, you look like the person I just spoke to. Hey, there's my Mako. Sick, man, sick. Let's see if we just go ahead and do this. AI hack. Damn, that explosion was insane, huh? All right. Mako time. Mako. Now it gets fun. Hell yeah. Now it gets fun. Man, let's just take in a moment to realize that so much is happening right now, you know? So many enemies, so much combat. There's a crate. Where? Crate. How do I get out? Hold on. Let me just get a little more comfortable. Don't worry, my Mako can take a lot of damage. Where's the others? Watch this. What's up? Huh? Welcome. What? How many of you guys need fucking rockets? Please tell me right now. Holy poopy. Oh, Animal Well went on sale. F5, F5, F5. Watch how, like, strong these things are. Watch this. Oh. I mean, they're pretty weak.
On my way.
Easy decryption. I've got this. So, I got a really random story to share with all of you. Is that the other day, or today, I was doing a client's place, and on the note for the client, it says, do not knock on door. Now, I'm usually an overthinker, right? So I read this. And I assume that it means, like, this customer doesn't like us knocking on their door. Oh, man. But it turns out that, they, just meant it as, like, you can just start, like, spraying the property. You don't have to, like, let me know you're here because I know who you guys are and I just trust you and whatever. But I was just kind of like, that's just so weird. Like, why say don't knock on door? That makes it just seem like you just don't want to, you don't want us to bother you. That's how I read that, at least. I don't know. I could be wrong on that assumption, but watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. You ready? There's the pretty thing. There's the pretty thing. Not good enough. What the hell is going on? How do you remove? How do you move the camera back? How do you? The QD maybe? WASD? Space? Because there's this. What am I even looking at? Some tilting action. Whoa. Kind of want to like make the distance a 50-50, you know? I have no idea. Oh shit. Where's the others? Are they in the building? Alright, well, this is our home now. Level 1 hazard. Okay, I have a very, like, special place in my heart with this area. And it's mostly because of a clip that happened on my stream in this area. And I'll just never forget it. I want to see how much this animal well sale is. Oh, I didn't think it was going to be that crazy. Wait, what? Is this real? Hang on, hold on. I want to listen to this, but I don't, in case it's DMAC. That's bait. Not true. Is this the right way? Can I take cover? Okay, I guess my weapon's not out, so it doesn't want to take cover unless I have a weapon out. Oh my god. What is the Juggernaut doing, huh? What is he doing right now? Why is he just there? Can we fight? I just dodged a missile. What? Hey, I got the achievement. Now that's done. He's hacked, bro. They're all looking at him. He's fucking them all up.
Shields down.
Oh god.
Someone give me a hand.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Thanks, Tally. Oh, let's go. Tally with the save, the backseating. Cool. Tally, thanks for the backseating. Fatigued. Tired. A lot of sprinting. Yeah, it makes you gotta think, how many footsteps does a video game character take in a 100-hour playthrough? Someone do the math quick. I guess there's no loot. Goodbye. Who's stuck? Hey, Tally? There's a box in your way. If you just move a little to your left, you'll be good. I think it's your left. You just come here. Come on. You know, no. Good job. Good job. Where are you going? It's not at all where I don't need him anyways. I got this. I don't need him. I do better alone. Stay over there, you two. Look busy. Oh shit, I come. Thank God. God, something's in the way. See you later. You guys come over here. Gotta talk real quick. Alright, I'm gonna go now. You both... Well, they're really taking this seriously.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
How can you guys see that? Huh? Want to explain that? You guys are over here. Huh? See? You guys are right here. How'd you see that? Upgrade. It's magic. They all see with magic. I can't argue with that, DS. Welcome back, by the way. How are you? Living the dream. Hope you are. I had a 11-hour work day. So if that's the dream, I don't like it. Otherwise, it's been good. I'm tired. Which means when I'm tired, I'm extra stupid and really sarcastic. But I'm chilling. It's a later start to the stream. I'm not usually this late. I'm usually what the hell is that noise? I'm usually late. I'm usually live like around 7:30 my time. But work went a little longer today, so that's kind of why we have a later start. So okay, there was a big boom. Just gonna ignore the bullets. They're not that scary. You want to take care of this for me? There you go. Good job. Yeah. Run. Oh my goodness. Keep it up. Keep it up. Got your back. Did you just shoot the thing we hacked? That was kind of rude. No wonder.
What was that?
Pow, right in the kiss.
This place is in bad shape.
What are those? Keep in mind, okay, chat, just keep in mind, I've played this game many of times. And so this is like my comfort game, if you will, right? And so I'm very goofy when I play my comfort games too. Oh yeah, great way to stay connected is to join the Discord. Thanks, Nightbot over on YouTube. Thanks for the self-promote. I forget Nightbot does that sometimes. What's going on? I miss Tally. Am I stuck in here now? Am I forever locked in place? Why do you guys have to stand so... Guys, there's a Rachni soldier.
What were those things?
Rachni soldier, it said it above their name.
I've never seen anything like them. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
Guys, it's a Rachni soldier. If you actually hover... Oh, they disappeared. Oh, it doesn't even show when they're dead? Okay. Gravatic. Is that a word? Gravatic? I've never used that word. We did it. Good job. DS, did you see that I beat Mesmer? It was kind of crazy. When you left and you wished me your good luck, it was like 15 minutes later. 15 minutes later, I beat Mesmer. It's kind of crazy. That boss took me like 4 hours. There's an enemy down here somewhere. Shows it like, oh, what the fuck?
Area secured.
Oh, thanks, Tally. You're on it. Congratulations. Spirit Godfrey and Margot today? Nice, nice, nice. Wow, you're making progress. You are flying. I don't remember if I asked you what kind of build you're doing. I remember, I don't know if, did you say there was somebody else the other day, but they were, I think, a strength faith, but I don't know if you were. I don't know what you're doing or what kind of your thought is going into it.
I smell trouble.
Oh, you smell trouble, huh? Well, that trouble's dead.
Clear.
Finally, some action.
Have we not had any? You're that bored? We fought some enemies we've never seen before that you were completely clueless and scared. And now you see these tiny little things and you're like, finally some action. No scope. I guess I won't do anything. You guys take care of it. Balance some sorcery to cheese where I please, and one of the impaler weapons since I only like what stabs directly straight in front. Oh, but I do win it at all costs approach. Nice, cool. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, I can't remember how far you said you were when you dropped it, but how you're doing it's smart though. Because you're, just start a whole fresh new playthroughs. A really good idea. I'm hearing a lot of like chatter. Some pigs are around. We got to be careful. Electronic locks offline. Please consult station for. All right, guys, we gotta find station for. This is the most funnest puzzle in the game. It's a bunch of guessing for me personally. We could do that, but we're gonna manualize it. Choose. Whoops. I think you have to put it. Literally, it's just mashing buttons for me. I don't know. And I think what you have to do is go like get all of these into core 3. And like the ones that are highlighted like this, that's how you get them over. I think. Gotta be an order you do it in.
It looks
I knew
like
what
you're
I was
trying to
doing.
restore this facility. Would you like help?
Oh no, it's an ad.
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
One moment, please. Service record confirmed. Due to the current emergency, you are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia
Benezia.
is a passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Yes. Main reactor.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
Tally, I did not say you could speak. Okay? I'm talking to an AI. All right? Okay, how do I fix that?
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
Rip Tally. I mean, see, the thing is, I'm doing this Renegade playthrough, but I'm also portraying myself as the character and being rude too. The valves of a Helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls of the reactor assembly proper. The main reactor.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time.
That's right.
Shutdown could occur if reactor
Sorry.
Emergency
Shh. I forgot. What landlines?
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines
I was offline at the time. I don't remember.
To the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
What was that? Okay.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Oh, you like the more detailed questions. You're a detailed question kind of lady, huh? All right. What should I talk about with you next? Your final logs.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation 2 breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
I'm sorry.
Only executives of Binary Helix have
We're
that
sorry.
level of clearance.
We're sorry. All right. Well, that was one thing. What's next?
Creatures we've encountered here. Did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access.
We're
Only
sorry.
executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Let me guess.
Why were you taken offline?
I'm sorry.
In the event,
Oh.
Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive.
Damn.
I am merely a database program.
You're self-aware of what you are. That's crazy. I don't even know what I am. I don't know if I'm living in a simulation or not, TBH. I have no idea. Someone could be telling me to say all these things right now. I don't know.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Step 1.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
We already talked about this.
Failure. Landline connections are disabled. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Can I go? I'm gonna see if I can go this way really quick. Okay? Because I want to see what's through here. That door's open now. I think the one I want to do is this way. First. I think. The elevator always confuses me though.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
The elevator always confuses me.
now exiting to the roof.
Sorry, it's probably nauseating for some of you. My bad. I gotta be more cautious. Can we shut Mira up, please? She's talking a lot right now. She's not the streamer.
I smell trouble.
Where? I don't see it. What's the trouble? Hang on. You guys aren't supposed to push in there because I did. That's stupid.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
This is crazy. The combat in this game is so broken.
Connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
It's just crazy. Oh no, are you hurt?
All patched up.
You feel better, huh? You feel better, Garrus? Oh. Let me go over there. What are you doing? I'm trying to point over there. Go over there.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Thank you for the heads up, Mira.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Yes, Mira, thank you. Thank you so much.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Dang it.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Give me a status report on the hot...
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited. Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants. Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official...
Why is Rift Station
emergency procedures. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined.
Give me a status report.
I am sorry.
You have no idea what's going on.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous... The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and...
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
We did it. We talked to her. That was fun. Okay, so now we need to go to Rift Station.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
I'm trying to, I gotta see my achievements here quick. Hang on. Because we're also trying to get the achievements. I was literally gonna spell the word achievements. What is wrong with me? What? So we have none of the one in Mass Effect's 1. I think Mass Effect 1 is all done, right? I mean, everything in Mass Effect 1 is done. What? How did I not get these? Because I was doing the suicide mission differently? Wow. I wish I knew how my first playthrough was. Too bad I deleted it and it doesn't exist anymore.
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
What? Oh.
Perimeter secured.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Manual what? I don't know what she's talking about.
Now entering main reactor.
Why does Mira sound like Tally?
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
If Tally didn't have an accent. What was that?
Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
What was that noise?
Manual restart required.
Take him out!
Oh, they're all gonna shoot at us, huh? Even from this way? Come on. Over this way now. No? Too scared?
User alert. Connections restored.
What do I need
The
to
valve-
do? You know
The
what do I
the
need
valves to the helium-3. I'm sorry.
Even though we already asked this and it does nothing with the progress, I do it because I feel like if I don't, then I felt like I skipped it.
There are several employees.
Even though we're skipping the dialogue, I know, it makes no sense. That noise came back again, dude.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Someone's trolling me. Your labor camp, but I'll believe I'll download the remaster and Game Pass and give it a look-see. Once again, you inspire. Oh God, I inspire again. Yeah, Mass Effect's a lot of fun, man. I enjoy the hell out of it. I also play Baldur's Gate 3 too, if you're interested in that. Play that as well. I don't know what's happening. But take care. Amazing game, nice. I love Baldur's Gate 3 so far. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Where am I going now? Oh, that's right. We lost our save. Did it have something to do with... Why did... I might go charge my phone really quick. Hang on.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh man. I hope it's charging, because sometimes it doesn't. It'll like the light will turn on like it's charging, then like I'll walk away and then it just disconnects. I have a bad port and it's really finicky. Oh shit, hold on.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh, poopy. Another one. Oh, that's right. We did not quick save last time. Now we're doing this correctly.
Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
There it comes. Here he comes. Hack him. You're hacked. It said on screen he was hacked. And yet he didn't.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Get back. Sorry, what? Here he comes. Another one gonna charge. Now we're gonna hack him. Anybody? It's right up there, watch.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
The HE3 fuel.
Manual restart required. Thank goodness. Let's go over here quick. Oh. That's just a loop around? Well, then what's this? How do you get upstairs? Damn, Nightbot said that twice today. I think we have to go up, around this way. Up there. Nightbot said to join the Discord twice in the YouTube chat. That's the first time. I don't normally get a lot of YouTube chatters. It's not a bad thing. If anything, the viewership is better on YouTube than it is on Twitch, for me. I always say it's way more appreciated when people like watch. I don't necessarily need people to talk. It's just more appreciated when you take time out of your day to like watch the streams. That's kind of what, you know. And I'm a huge lurker when it comes to watching anybody. Like, I'm not much of a chatter. I've been trying to like chat a little more here and there, but I also don't want to like force conversation. But I'm like just trying to be better at just like saying hi in a chat and then like just lurking for a little bit. And then maybe like saying a few things here and there when the time is right and not just feeling like I've got to keep talking, you know. Oh man. So this was it. These weapons have to scale. They have to. They're so high right now, they feel like. I'm picking out all these like IXs and like basically like level 9, level 10 guns already. It's kind of crazy. I don't feel like I should be doing Novaria as late as I am. But I am, I guess. I feel like I'm a really high level. So in case you didn't believe me when I mentioned a Renegade playthrough, now these charms did this by themselves. I didn't put them up. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but they are. But you can clearly see, you know, if you're watching this live or the VOD, that it's a Renegade playthrough. We are heavily doing Renegade choices. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Lift, I guess. That's like the next closest level up that I see. I guess I could do medic as well, but it's not that big of a deal. All right, what do you want him to have? Electronics, I guess. And Tally's just Tally, you know. Okay, I think that's everything. So we looted everything up there, huh? What I do kind of wish would happen with YouTube chat, like the bot and stuff, is because the bot doesn't work. There's a way I can set up like the bot that I use for Twitch over on YouTube, but it's a little more weird, but I can make it work. But Nightbot's botting system works based off of chat lines. So like a certain amount of people have to talk in order for the bot to go off. But sometimes some people just lurk, and they're just lurkers in your stream. They just never talk. Some of your most dedicated viewers are lurkers, you know? So I just like to not make it so that a chatter has to see a command pop up, but it just goes on a timed basis. So, but alright, yeah, that was everything. Okay, now we can go back down. So this was to just do the power lines. I think, yeah. What? Here comes more. I'm... You guys haven't killed it yet? So I think now I gotta go this way. Because we did this. We went there. And that was where the reactor is, and then there was an elevator that let us doing something. I don't know, so I think now this is the correct way. I always get lost whenever I do this.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Oh.
Control group, loosen them. They're in... Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
There must have been something he could do to help his comrades.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me how to do this now.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh. So now I can't hard decrypt it? Hang on. How far along was it? Oh.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency.
What?
The HE3 fuel line's cut.
Man, when I feel like I'm saving really well, I just realized how bad that was. I don't think it's maybe that far behind, but I want to do the hard decrypt is what I'm trying to, why I restarted that save. I thought that she would have told me no. Didn't realize she was just gonna just accept it and go, very well. Because if you do the hard decrypt, then it burns those things. Versus you having to go shoot them. It's a little more satisfying. It seems like a renegade thing to do, you know? Paragon would shoot. The hell are you going? Missed. F5ing now. Shit, we didn't open up that thing. There was a crate over here.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
What? Oh shit. D-Murph coming in with the raid. The last time I was seeing what you were doing is you were in Kaled. What's going on, Raiders? My name is Elusive Levy. We are currently doing a Mass Effect Legendary playthrough. No, actually not Legendary. Renegade, sorry. Which if you've never seen, or if you don't know what that means, that's just basically making a lot of the mean choices. Like the bad choices. Renegade Shepard is a bad guy. Paragon Shepard is a good guy, so. Oh, did you beat Radon actually? Sick. Radon was a wall for me. I was stuck on Radon for a while when I first fought. That's cool. How long did Radon take you? Because where I saw you when I was lurking for a little bit was you were like right before it. I think you just got raided by Cliff. I was going without summons for the first 10 tries or so. And I popped some of those helpers out and took them down. Oh, nice. Oh, you did those little helpers. Oh, cool. I did that too. I tried that. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool fight. What'd you think about the meteor coming down? That's always funny, like watch a compilation of that. Or like you think Radon just disappears and then just comes back. Alright, so now we're gonna actually try to do this the right way.
I could bypass.
Oh, you did? Okay. Do you remember how far you got in your... I don't remember if I asked you that. I wonder how far you actually got. But maybe you don't remember because you were drunk.
We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part
Also, Twitch, you guys are gonna get hit with ads
Something he could do to help us.
in about 3 minutes. But if you don't want any ads, I always recommend people to go watch the YouTube stream too. What's going on, Johnny D Cakes? How are you? Welcome on in. If you're coming in from the raid, welcome, welcome. All right, I wasn't listening to any of that. We're gonna do this though. Oh, that's funny. You beat it, but you don't remember it. That's impressive. That's impressive. Beating a game. That's that's pretty good. See? It worked.
Online.
That was a little dramatic.
Facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Perfect, man. I appreciate the lurk. I understand too if you gotta dip and do anything you gotta do as well too. Every time I end up landing stream and I raid somebody, I'm always just kind of like, all right, I gotta like get up and stretch and stuff. So do the things you gotta do. I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing the raid over. It means a lot. If you guys aren't already, follow Deemer too. He's actually doing an Elden Ring playthrough. I just followed him recently. Seemed like a really chill guy. And yeah. Go give him a follow. Really cool, chill person. Streams on YouTube as well, TikTok. So if Twitch isn't your thing, you can always go over there and support him too. So I apologize. I worked at 11 hours today, so I'm a little tired. So if my voice kind of seems a little meh, I'm just kind of chilling tonight. So I feel like I already asked all of you this, didn't I?
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical systems are operating within normal tolerances. There are 1,473,831 faults in non-critical systems.
That's it? Wow, that's crazy. Did I ask about this?
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Okay.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Twitch, you're gonna hit with ads. Sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's only 3 minutes. I'll see you in a little bit. Kiss, kiss. It's always, I wish that if you got a raid within like the 10 minutes mark or something like that, or maybe even 15, ads would like be friendly to like push pre-rolls out for like an additional 30 minutes or something. But it doesn't do that. All right, we killed the Rachni. What? Well, these things still spawn even? Weird. We did it. I don't know why I used a meta gel there. This can't way. Don't worry, guys, I got it. All that shooting was unnecessary. Oh no! Come on, Garrus. What? Garrus? What are you doing, buddy? Come on. How many doors are you stuck behind? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Now I don't trust him. I can see your shadows through the... Yep. You guys should have been faster. I told you they auto-close. I guess I gotta do this by myself. Hey, we're gonna be going to Rift Station here. Okay. This is the way to it, it looks like. They're not like even spawning on me. They're just still stuck back there. All right, let's go.
Departing Central
Guys.
Destination, Rift Station.
Why are you guys in front of me? You make me not feel as dominant. Or is this the correct direction? I don't know which way we're... See, now I'm in front.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Okay, we made it. Let's do a hard save here. What is the squad stuff? Oh. Well, now I'm doing medic this time. What did I give, him last time? Was it this? Sick. Toggle helmet. Wouldn't it be funny if you could just turn that off? Now things start getting really sketchy. Did I even hard save? No, because you got distracted by the... upgrade or leveling up. All right, we're doing this in the most renegade option. See what happens. Trying to F5. Got a few quick saves in there, okay?
Stand down.
Stand up. Goodbye.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I had to talk to you, huh? It was a forced conversation. Can they run the train?
Can those things work at train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. You're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot. I'd like to know who you are.
Call me Shepard. I was sent to find an Asari Matriarch.
Benezia? Yeah, she came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I've got business with her. Stay out of my way.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
I need to know everything. Okay?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I just wanted to offer some deployment advice. You're lucky these things are dumb animals. 3 coordinated guys could take this place.
Have you checked the layout yet? Easily defensible by a few people. That's not counting the automated defenses.
Automated defenses can be overridden.
What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
Tell me about the defenses here.
Carries out of this.
Designed to survive a breach. The turrets and alarms are routed from a control room out by the quarantine.
Okay, so I said this already. Now this.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
I already asked this?
About Rift Station.
Oh, there's a lot of conversation.
Talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Weird.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Okay.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Looks so scared. One right here. Watch. I have an ability called lift. It didn't work. Watch. I have an ability called throw. That one worked.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel.
I was a little delayed.
Actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'd be stupid to not help.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts. Something you need?
Nope. Because apparently we already talked about all this. Goodbye.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
And that's what he said before, but then Rack and I were attacking us. It's interesting. To the hot labs. Not just yet, okay? Not just yet, video game. We're gonna look around for a little bit. Get a feel of this place. Hello, Alistair Black.
What?
Oh, it says Alista Lallis. That was close. Hey, how's it going?
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic and allele-specific hybridization.
Speak plain.
You could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
Oh. I'm so sorry that you just don't have time to educate me with your brilliance. Calm.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Do you think making rude comments makes people want to leave? Doesn't for me, because I'm still talking to you. You know? You suck at what you're trying to do. You're not very good at making it obvious. Sometimes I prefer just the point blank and shoot type vibe, you know? Just tell me straight how it is. Straight from the horse's mouth. Say, get the fuck out of my face. I'm trying to meditate. Your work, calm, personal questions. Be many minute.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
So you just don't like having a normal conversation, like a yes or no basis? See, no wonder you're just... Answer the question. I get you don't want me to be here, but you could just say, yup. That's another rude way to take it. Said you had to go beyond and talk about this.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Did I? Let me re-ask the question I'm programmed to still say the same words of.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know?
President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
Okay, okay, voice actor. Goodbye.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Just kidding. You ain't meditating shit.
What?
Goodbye.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations. What?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Hello,
Science puce. Should just bug out and leave them to die. All their fault anyway. Bug out.
This guy's fucking losing his mind. Yo, what's going on, Kasai?
What the hell are you looking at? You want me to use this?
Use what?
The company sent up a bunch of Damasari. Eye candy won't kill bugs. Science pukes. Should just bug out and leave them to die. All their fault anyway. Bug out.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Don't plan on it.
That stain in the corner is where Ellie died.
I don't know who that is.
I wanted to ask her out, but I never...
Oh. You're like 60 years old?
Look at the guard over there. Look at his hands. See them twitching?
That's a compliment to all you bald people who are in your 20s, by the way. Just kidding, it's not. I've been doing great. I've moved my setup to my living room and it's been great there. So much more space. Nice. Do you live with anybody? Or do you live by yourself? Because like it'd be weird if you were like, you know, you live with people and then there's just like people just like walking back and forth behind you or some shit. Actually, you have a green screen, so that wouldn't really matter. What have you been up to? Well, I worked 11-hour shift today. That was fun as fuck. I was tired of shit. Oh, cool. Nice, sweet. That's sick. Worked 11-hour shift. Got a much later start than what I wanted on stream. And I'm just kind of chilling and vibing. Hanging out. I'm really tired today.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
I'm sorry, I don't have a smoke.
Been counting your kills? I'm up to 24.
25. Which kind of green screens do you have? Do you have those like Elgato ones?
Krogan, Hanar, these things.
Oh, that's cool. So a big dresser. Oh, okay. Nice.
They're all out to screw us.
There you go. You got yourself a little cool setup.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
You should go check it out so you know.
My contract was up. I was going home. They'll be coming for me. I know they will.
Yeah, I have a, well, it's kind of weird because I usually have a 3-day weekend, but they don't have me for any jobs next week. So really I have like a 10-day weekend or 11-day weekend, so I can really unwind. I can really relax now. I just don't want to mess up my sleep too bad. This guy's sleeping.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack.
I think
Is there something you need?
I think the last stream I saw you doing, you were playing. You must have beat Little Nightmares as well, the second one, because you were playing Little Nightmares too. The last time I was checking out your stream. I lurk in a lot of people's streams, popping in and out and stuff. Sorry, I haven't been much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need? This lab.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You don't like it here?
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
Boo-hoo. I have Prothean visions in my eyes. Okay? Shut up. Yeah, I sleep. Sleep schedule is really nice to have, for sure. You finished them both? Cool. Did you like them? Did you enjoy them? It seemed like you were enjoying the first one. I didn't catch all of the second one though. Second one's my favorite. Chapter 3 is like the most mentally draining chapter. If you want to watch, like, I have a YouTube And if you wanted to watch like my playthrough of Little Nightmares, I have that up on YouTube. If if that'd be interesting for you to watch, because yeah, people's first playthroughs of those games are so good. They're so fun. That's one of my like top 5 games, man. Little Nightmares 2 is so good. I'm a little 50-50 with Little Nightmares 3, but we'll see. Personal questions.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public.
Why mention it then?
In the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Why does everyone want me to talk to Dr. Cohen? Sander Cohen? BioShock reference.
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
Yeah, everyone's telling me the hot labs. Really appreciate you popping in, even or even lurking. Any supporters? Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely, man. That's what I'm here for. I may not be a chatter, but I definitely lurk where I can. And when I have time, obviously, too. Situation here.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
I actually won't talk to you later. It's just a nice way of saying goodbye. You have 11 streams open? You know what's actually... That's not... It's not crazy, because I know somebody else who does that, but he mods for a lot of channels. Do you use a Chatterino? That would be like huge. With chats and stuff. No, actually, what would be crazy if you have 11 streams open, because I don't know how many monitors you have, is if each one was running. Then that's insane. You don't know what Chatterino is? It's essentially a third-party plugin for Twitch chat. Just have like a 4-monitor setup, and everyone ever like asks you and says, "What do you have all these monitors for?" I'm like, I like to watch, because you can put about 4 on per screen, so it'd be 4, 8, 12. I just like watching 16 streamers at the same time, you know, not too big of a deal. And you also have all the audio playing too, so none of them are muted. That would be crazy. What's going on, Pito Z?
Uncertain.
That would be dope.
Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
That's a great question.
It seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically, everyone
it would be a lot of noise.
For now, with forced
more impressive if you were able to
supply of equipment to sell.
Understand what they were all saying too. Be some crazy stimming. What's this cell crap?
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Show me what you got.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I don't know why I'm staring at you. I'm trying to think of like what else. Which way did you come in from? Is this? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So what's left? Is there anything down here? See if it's a trap. F5 now. Now. There he is. We found him. And Olar, you little weird shit. Easy.
Look, I used to have nightmares like this. Gotta keep.
Fascinating.
Something about those things, right?
You're not part of the crew.
I'm Shepard.
My name's Shepard.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Oh, hold on. Let me reintroduce myself.
I told you to leave.
Nope, you have to give me a chance. I need a do-over.
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
If you give me a chance to explain myself, we can have a redo and I can go in there, okay?
I've had 4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. I don't need this.
Well, then go to sleep and I'll just go in there and problem solved.
And I thought this was going to be a quiet shift. I told you to leave.
I'm gonna be lurking. I hope you have a great rest of your stream as well as your night. I'll catch you later if you're still streaming. I'm glad I was able to pop in and catch you live again. Yeah, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate that lurk too. Thanks for popping in as always. I will probably be live for like another, I want to say like hour and a half maybe, tops. So if I don't see you in the next hour and a half, or I will catch you sometime, whether it's in your stream or mine or whatever. Take care, man. Thank you for the work. Dang it. Well, I want to go I don't want to talk to this guy because it's like main quest stuff. I want to redo. I'm gonna see what's in the other doors when I go up here. I feel like there's another person I gotta talk to. There's a few things I have to do. There's always like a way to do this to where there's an option I'm wanting to do, but I can't remember the order I have to do it in order to have said option. So I'm trying to figure it out. And if I do Dan Holar, I feel like that sets me up for something, and I don't want to be set up. I don't know how I want to do this. I personally have not taken a break yet. Welcome back, Murph. Oh. I'm taking a little break here. Bubbly. A little bit of the bubbly. Fancy pants. Yeah. It's pretty expensive stuff. It's like $4. I'm trying to think of how do I want to write this breakdown? The 2:16-ish. I'm not gonna go anywhere though. I'm just kind of like, I just realized when before you got here, Murph, I was like, I have not taken a break. I need to take a break. But it's too late in the night for me to like leave the room. Everyone's asleep. So I don't like want to walk downstairs and make noise. Hour and a half, I think. 12:30 Central Time is what I'm shooting for, so I think 11:30 for you. Probably a little over an hour. We'll see. My goal is to like, if we can beat this quest, I would probably call it, and I would think that will take at least another hour. Because then tomorrow when we play Mass Effect again, I would probably start doing some side questing and then head to the Vermeer area, which is like, you know, big endgame stuff. I would love to do like a banger of a stream tomorrow for you guys. Like I'm talking like 7-8 hour stream, but we'll see. I'd love to like do a really long stream tomorrow. Because that would be it'd be cool to like just make some progress in this game. We're at like 45 hours or something, or 46 hours. So like if I can beat this in 60, I call it a W, I guess. What time do you usually go to bed, Murph? I did it 10 hours on 5/4. Yeah, and you even took that break too. It's rough, man. I mean, streaming, like what I used to do for like last year or so is I would stream once a week, but for that one day I would stream for 10 hours. And even after that, I was really drained. Usually go to bed around 11. Gotcha. Okay. $10-hour, 11-hour streams are. It's how it amazes me how sometimes I see some people streaming as long as they do. If you know who like Sequisha is, it's spelled Sequisha, I think. If you ever go look at his VODs, like he's always streaming like 13 hours. It's every day, by the way, like 13, 14, 10, 11. And it's like, holy crap. How do you do that every day? And not like even take any time off. Like, I don't think, I love video games, but I couldn't see myself playing like 60 hours of video games a week. Maybe 20, 25 max, 30, but not that much. That just seems really like crazy. Also depends on how long it takes for my brain to shut off once I'm in bed. Yeah, I always get a little bit of energy when I lay down. I hate that feeling. That's real. Oh, Johnny D Cake streams for 10 to 12 hours a day too? Really? That's crazy. It's impressive. That's impressive. My longest stream that I've done is I think 26 hours. That was done 2 years ago, I think. I think I could do another 24. I think I could. But I'm wondering if I should do it for the 10-year anniversary stream. Kind of thinking maybe doing that. The thing is, if you guys are watching on YouTube, that would have to be split into 2 separate streams, unfortunately. So it really wouldn't feel like a 24-hour for YouTube. But that would be sick. But yeah. Yeah, YouTube's max is 12 hours and then the broadcast just cuts off. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube had, like, when I got disconnected from my stream, or like the other day, YouTube has a weird way of YouTube has a weird way of, like, you have to make a whole new, like, thing, open up a whole new chat. It's like, it's just so much work on YouTube's end of things. It's just like, why is it this difficult? Where like Twitch, it's just one chat, this little dashboard. It's weird. I multi-stream, by the way, but I talk shit about both platforms. I'm very transparent here, okay? They have, honestly, to me, I'll be very transparent. Both have had their pros and cons, but I will say YouTube's viewership does better for me than Twitch's does. I don't know why, but it just does. Trying to think. Give me like 3 more minutes and we'll be good to go. Oh. Mine's random. Some streams I get tons of traffic through YouTube, and others they come through Twitch. Yeah, for me, I always kind of felt like I was like somewhat shadow banned on Twitch, because see what happened for me, like the way I kind of found like you, or I found there's this other guy I watched named Schnoz, or like Zeep Nation. I started finding people like around my size was because of YouTube. Like I didn't find people through Twitch, any of these streamers, none. They were all through YouTube. YouTube recommended them to me, small type viewership, and I was just like, oh, let's check out these people. So like, I wouldn't have never found your guys' Twitch channels if it wasn't for YouTube. The YouTube just always does better in the way of me finding people like you or other guys that I mentioned. Nice. And what's cool is you guys like don't like stream a lot in a weird way. It's like you guys aren't like I'm streaming 6 hours every day, you know. It's like you guys like have like this cool schedule. Discoverability is better on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And like I've been experimenting with like Instagram reels and stuff too, and it's like, I mean, nothing happens over there on Instagram for me, but like YouTube has always been the, when I started going more on YouTube and doing more stuff over there like 2 years ago, I've had more of a passion into streaming than I did before, you know, because there was a lot of the time where I would just be streaming to like, as much as I love streaming and everything, like it can get, and this isn't like a bad thing as a content creator says, like, because people get the wrong image when you say this, is like it can get really boring just streaming to one person all the time. You know, it can get boring, and if you do for like 8-9 years or a really long time, you're just kind of just like, you know, why don't I just like hang out with that one person off stream and we can just hang out? Why do I gotta, you know? So, and it's like for me it was always this like 3-4, you know, views, like that's all. Like I don't care, you know, just 3 or 4 people watching was like always what I wanted. And I started doing stuff on YouTube, and it was like maybe like the 4th stream in I had like, it was a crazy number, like 16 or 20 viewers, and I was like, what did I even do? And what I loved about it was that I could just be myself. Like this is me, just who I am as a person. I just very transparent dude. I'll talk about whatever, you know, as long as it's, you know, within reason. And I'm like, cool, I'm getting people watching, and I don't have to like put on a show and be like, all right, viewers, today we're gonna be playing some, you know, and being all just like fucking wacky and shit. I'm gonna have my days where I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna have my days I'm gonna be like, and it's, I don't know. You're more personal when you're a streamer, I feel like. Much more personable. There's not a lot people can hide as a streamer. You know, you really get the like the true them, I feel like. You create a good connection. That's what I love about streaming, is I can be myself and hang out with people who want to hang out with me. Yeah, exactly. Like-minded people. That's how you find gamers, you know? That's how you just find people that are like, just love video games, and you hang out with them through Discord after that, and it's just, yeah, it all just kind of snowballs from there. It's cool. And the one thing, I think I told Schnoz this, is I was like, the one thing I used to do, I was in like a really bad headspace like years ago, and I would like want people to discover me, and then that's how I'd find them. And I was like, well, why don't you try it the other way around? Why don't you go look for people? And so like I just started looking for people, and then that's how this all kind of happened, you know? I was like, why do you got to be waiting for someone to show up in your life? Why don't you try to find someone? And then that's what it's all been kind of happening. Kind of quick, actually. I think I met you. There's like Rio, Sir Jack, Schnoz, Kasai. There's Cliff. Like 10 people. And like it was like in the matter of like 2 weeks. Yeah, man, if you ever have any questions or anything for me, I'm more than glad to tell people. Like Like, one thing I love about like finding some of you guys that are like just getting started is like, if you ever pop into my streams, like I always will talk about like what a 9-year-old streamer kind of looks like, or a 10-year-old streamer. You know, the Craig Azimio on Twitch, like that guy streams, he's been doing this shit for like 15 years. You ever want to watch some seasoned streamers, man, like Dan G Gaming, Co Carnage? I mean, there's these people that have just been like doing this forever, and like those guys are some of the best people to talk to. But it's hard to find people like me, let's say, right, who have like an average of like 5 or less viewers on a stream from Twitch's standards, and they've been doing this for like 10 years. A lot of those type of people quit within like 2 years and they're done because they don't have the patience, you know. Like, I truly love streaming, viewership or not. It's just like, the thing is, I like to talk to people, or I like to know people are watching. Like, there's these, I could talk about this forever. I can make it a freaking podcast for all I'm saying. Like, it's like, I love talking about, I'm an analytic type guy, you know. I do all that kind of stuff. I just never really have anybody that like shares that interest with me usually, so then I sometimes just don't want to talk about it. But if you ever wanted to discuss anything, I'm here. I don't mind talking about this kind of stuff. Remember when I said give me 3 minutes? That was actually 7. How long was that break? That's actually how long my breaks usually are. About 18, 20 minutes. $15 to 20 minutes, I should say. I actually made a tutorial video on how to use like your best encoding settings on like OBS encoding overload issues. I did a YouTube video on that. That did pretty good. I just like teaching, like educating. I've always like kind of dreamed of this idea of like, if I ever got like a good following, like I would share my experience, because I feel like there's not a lot of people who have experienced what I have, because so many people give up on streaming so quickly. They just don't even give it a fair chance. Like, some people just think that it can happen in a year, it can happen overnight, it can happen in 2 years or less. Like, and if it doesn't, like, I'm moving on. It's like, sometimes you gotta grind, dude. You know, I love teaching those who want to learn. Yeah, for sure. You can tell in the long run how long somebody's gonna last just based off of like their attitude on stream, I feel like. New streamer or whatever. You know what's nice though? You stream Thursday through Sunday, so like it's nice for me because then I can at least catch your streams on the weekends and stuff. I could also watch VODs too. I'm a VOD watcher as well, so.
Gotta smoke? We're all out.
I told myself that I would watch Schnoz's playthrough after I beat the Elden Ring DLC, or Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, because I really wanted to watch some of his boss fights he did. So I do not think I should go this way, because this will trigger something. Right? And then everyone gets mad at me. So I'm quick saving here to verify.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
Okay. What does that mean? You discovered a sealed section of the Rift Station Labs. It would be... But there may be a more subtle way. Okay. Let's go talk to Dora then. You know, that's a thing with my streams, is I'm always like almost talking as if people are even watching the VOD too, just because I assume there's people that maybe watch the VOD. You never know. Like, I don't just assume that my stream is only for live viewers. So I've kind of like thought about that too. Because I do what you do, is like just put a VOD in the background and just chill and hang out. Sometimes I'm not even fully focused on it. I'm just like, you know, working on the videos or whatever. Oh man. Hello, sick scientist. Take care, Murph. I appreciate you. Thanks for the raid again. And if anybody's still here from the raid, you know, just thanks for being here, hanging out. If you guys want to come back, I'll be playing Mass Effect tomorrow. And then Baldur's Gate 3 on Saturday. So, should be a good time. You enjoy the rest of your night. Get some good sleep. Oh. Is your scientist okay?
What do you want?
I don't like your tone.
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
Get me into maintenance.
I need to get into the maintenance areas.
I have a pass, but there's nothing back there. Just snow. Well, snow and maintenance access.
I'm gonna get back there one way or another. This place doesn't need any more holes blown in it.
No, it doesn't. Take it. Just don't tell the guards. They're twitchy enough.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Suit yourself.
I'm just trying to avoid an incident.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not... We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him.
What happened?
I have a non-disclosure agreement.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
You should consider doing safer experiments.
All progress requires... Look, is this really the time for an ethics debate?
Yes.
We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need full cooperation if I'm gonna help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this, but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to Ventralis for you, but I don't have the training for that.
No, of course. You don't look like a biochemist. No offense.
Oh shit. He burned my ass.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralos' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. They've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
I got you, I got you.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but
Oh,
not
yeah.
the doctor.
I already asked him this.
Microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Sala, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
So I'm essentially now oh, okay.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What?
Yes?
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
We don't need anything right now.
Very well, Commander. Log
Oh, like if I just have low first aid, I can just replenish from her? Weird. Okay, so now hang on. Thing is, if I easy decrypt this, it's a bad idea. So I don't want to do that. Now we have to talk to Dr. or the captain and figure out if he can give us access to something we already have access to, right? So I'm make sure I understand that correctly. That's not that one. It's not that one. Okay, so he gave us a key card for the back. Not a key card to the quarantine labs.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
If we survive, your employers will want a report from me. I wonder how much insurance they have on those scientists.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Great. We'll be stuck unless he decides we're healthy.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Don't ever touch me again, okay? I don't want that. Don't shake my hand.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
That's right, you already said that. Goodbye.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
You and me both. So now what? Head to the quarantine lab. Which was where? Down here? I gotta talk to that Korlak guy or the Elcor, right? I think this is the wrong way. This is where the quest was for the medical stuff, right? The toxin. Okay. So then it's this other path. I already found this. How about we talk to you first?
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Are you trying to be cryptic or are you just nuts?
I wish I were crazy. It would be easier.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
What?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
The only thing you could do was save yourself.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I asked a question that's something I already have.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? I don't believe that.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
Good job. I like it. It actually makes the story much more intense, and it makes it more fun. So thank you.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Excuse me. Was that everything then? Like a bed here, or no, metagel. Beds there, this. You've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Oh, that
mission ends here, Shepard.
Ambush.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
damn, you fucking got owned. I'm not gonna lie. What did he just teabag? All right.
They came out of there.
That door's locked. How can I get in?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah. Yeah, I already have the key. Remember, we kind of were mean to him about it. Let's see if these guys say anything about that fight.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh.
Okay. No one cares about that little trap that just happened. I don't know if creating this cure matters. Is this a Paragon choice? Or is it a Renegade choice? Or is it nothing and it's just getting a quest done?
Is that the cure? You did it?
I was ambushed in the lab you sent me to. If you set me up...
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What?
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
You already gave him the key.
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
And I almost lost mine. Thanks is all I get? We need to be at peak to fight those aliens. Give us some Metagel.
Of course. Here. You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
No, it's a Paragon choice. What? gonna see if Captain says something to me. Where are the hot labs at? They're down here.
Are you here to secure the situation?
If by secure you mean shoot every monster I see, sure.
I am certain you are having strong feelings. But what has happened here, it is our fault. You understand?
Wait, is there an Asari Matriarch here?
Asari? I have not seen one.
She must be at Rift Station, Commander.
This is not important. You must be listening. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
So either the... What is it? What is the guy's name that was... What are those things called? They're not Elcors. The guys that breathe in a mask, whatever, they're like... He's telling me the same thing this guy is telling me. So you can either find the news out from him or this guy? What?
They should have destroyed it. Why hatch it?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Oh.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
We'll take care of her later.
No, listen! The Rachni are intelligent species. They achieve star travel. They are not animals.
No, they're far more dangerous.
I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
I don't have time for this. If the Matriarch isn't here, we're leaving.
I do not want so much to be here myself. But the Mira system, she will not let you leave. Is fail-safe, you understand? You leave without arranging to eliminate Rachni, maybe they spread.
Okay.
I am feeling not so well.
Good.
I don't have time.
Is failsafe.
Is.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
That's crazy.
Is there an Asari here?
There are no Asari visible to my remaining internal sensors.
Okay. Okay.
How many Rachni are in here?
I'm sorry, the sensor network is too damaged to provide an accurate count.
Give me your best guess.
Guessing is beyond my design parameters, Commander.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
What's the status of the facility?
Containment breach in Laboratory Pod Gamma. The neutron purge system is functional, but has not been armed.
I need information on the neutron purge.
The neutron purge is a fail-safe system installed within the isolation tube area. In the event of irretrievable containment loss, it is used to resolve the situation.
Are there any survivors in here?
Yaroslav Tartakovsky, Director of Operations, is on the operations deck. There are no other living crew members within the lab structure.
Good. Initiate the neutron purge.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Semper.
6 Semper Terran 3.
That is not the correct code. Please report to security for arrest and interrogation.
Damn, she don't like jokes.
Director of Operations, Yaroslav Tartakovsky, or any executive officer of Binary
I feel like, why wouldn't he fucking tell us that? Kinda sus. Initiate the neutron purge.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander.
Logging. So you can't leave, right? Yeah.
I am feeling not so well.
Once the purge is armed, we'll have to fight our way out.
Sure. I would. Mother always say I would meet a bad end. I am feeling not so well. Is failsafe.
Online.
We're moving on.
Logging you out, Commander. Online. How can I help you?
Activate the neutron.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Who would have the code?
Director of Operations, Yaroslav Tartakovsky. Logging you out, Commander.
Yeah, so you have the code. Can I have the code, please?
I am feeling not so well. Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira instructions.
He's fine. He's totally fine. It's dramatic. Jesus Christ. Just get the key off him, right? Alright, we got the key. They should have disintegrated his body, stupid Rachni. Not thinking ahead. Alright. Say they're an intelligent life form. Pfft, no, you're stupid as fuck.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 8750.
Verified.
Let's do this. Make more noise, please. I love it. Oh, okay. Goodbye. A lot of things on the screen there, and no enemies. The hell is this noise? Now what do I get? Oh, so the Rift Station blew up, or the Hot Labs blew up, I mean. Alright, so now we know he's a liar. So he's not here?
I'm sorry about this, Shepard. We've got orders from Benezia. Open fire!
Uh-huh. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. Alright, he's in there. Perfect. Alright, and he's dead. I get a little bit of a throw. Walk him around a little bit. There we go. Perfect. He's dead, guys. Why is my head all weird? Sorry, Garrett. Share my way, bud. Oh my god, did you see that gun? These bullets are strong as fuck, dude. We did it. All right. Is there any gunfight down here? Or do we get new conversations at all? Let's see. I'm gonna check and see if my wife is gonna text me at all, because I don't know if she wants me to do stuff with Eleanor really quick. So what? I killed this guy, right? War's happening.
Will I get a "you know too much" speech?
Shut up.
What is going on? Is he okay? What's going on, bud? Why are you sleeping? You good? Let's figure out what this guy's problem is. Well, it's just you now.
Everywhere I go, I'm the only survivor. Maybe you'd better stand back.
Get a hold of yourself.
I need you to listen to me. Are you listening? What happened here?
The company wants to bury their mistake. They sent a Matriarch to make us disappear. She ordered Ventralis to send you to the hot labs. She expected the Rachni to kill you.
Let's go collect the lady.
Do whatever you like. I'm getting off this mountain.
See ya. We're nearing the end. Now I just want to see what's this way. Nice. The throw is like so strong. I didn't even have a chance to do anything. Garrus just wrecked him. Come on, show up. Telly just blew the cover. Telly's just like, fuck your cover. This is like double hammer round. Is it like hammerhead round? I don't know what it's called. What kind of ammo do we have in our snipers? Yeah, these high explosive rounds are so funny. They do so much. It just, they sound insane too, you know? So when Garrus does it, we're just both just like hitting these people with these high explosives. So what we're doing right now is I know where I need to go because I've kind of already accessed everything, but this is an option you could do too, is you can go through this way. And if you go through this way, I don't know which way it leads, but I just want to see. Like, I'm just curious. Is this the maintenance right here? I don't want to do it just yet. So it's just this part. So one way breaks you straight into this, where otherwise you can do the whole long path and just... Gotcha. Alright. Is he gone? He's gone. He's not here. Alright. Well, who I went to, that was Matriarch Benezia, so I believe we're doing that now. And we're doing the Renegade option by not bringing Liara with us. Oh, Garrus, you were stuck, huh? All right, let's do this.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I don't understand a word you're saying. All I see is chest.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
True.
Insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
I'm in stasis. Watch this. Bye. Oh. Second phase already? Good luck. Good luck, like I'm scared. Come on. Bring him to me, let's see what happens. Oh wow, crazy. That was wild. Alright, hack him up. Hack him up, see what happens. I think I'm over leveled. She's getting exhausted summoning. He's like, man, you guys are really fucking good at this shit, huh? I'm getting tired of summoning. Hang on. Why'd that one go flying? We did it.
Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Your troops suck.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will. You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
Already asked this.
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination.
That's right.
Saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
You chose to join with Saren. You just got more than you bargained for.
It is a terror to be trapped in your mind. To beat upon the glass as your hands torture and murder. I was powerless. Nothing but a tool for Saren. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
What?
How does something that big go
Hang
missing?
on. What?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Tell me where the Mu Gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination, but you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. You should. Die.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Ready? So, Matriarch Benezia. Just gotta go a little. Okay, now hang on. I'm gonna put you up here. Okay. Oh, you're not moving. Alright. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I fell now. I'm fucking dead. Can you stop? That's not the button I wanted to fucking press. I have to do the whole fight over? Oh, thank fucking Christ of all Christing. Look, she can't see me. That was some sick shit right there.
Go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
Treacherous words.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me.
Yep.
No light. They always said there would be a...
Okay, chat. It's that time of the playthrough where we do the booba. Hang on, that's not what I want to focus on specifically. We're not at the right angle here because we have to be a little more closer. Usually about right here. This is good right here. Perfect. That's the better angle right there. All right. Now we talk to this. Just took like 20 screenshots right there. I'm gonna wonder why the fuck I took so many screenshots right there.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Bee boo babe.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
I didn't come here to talk to bugs.
You are not in harmony with those who hoped to control us. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
She's the last of her race, Shepard. We don't have the objectivity to judge her.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordant songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
You could have calmed them if I hadn't set off the purge?
No. Our minds are not as yours. We can only learn to sing in harmony. Without a mother, children are lost to silence. You should not sing of them in gray and violet. We would have stilled them ourselves.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
You die here, by my hand.
Make your peace with the galaxy. The Rachni are a dead race.
We can't exterminate them. Not without the Council's approval. Genocide is one of the reasons we fought the Krog...
Is our kind so frightening? You would seek our silence if you cannot muffle our songs? If you cannot have us as your obedient claws?
Shut up and die.
This time, stay dead.
We will not embrace the great silence.
What kind of face was that she was making? She was like, I did that. That was me. I killed the Rachni Queen.
Turians don't like the cold, Shepard. Did I ever mention that?
The appeal of winter wears thin very quickly.
Mission complete. I don't know if there's anything else around here. Oh, is that really the rift station right there? The emergency exit? Wow. That's the loop around right there. I want to see something else here really quick. Is there another door over here? Or was this how you got in? Okay. Was there only 2 entrances? Or was there a third? Okay. So that's just the exit. You actually can't even leave from this way. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how bad they don't want you to do that option, because like if you say I can't do this, then it would free them, I think. Otherwise, I just kind of ended it quicker there. So we did get it done, and we got it done in one stream, and it was shorter than what I thought it would be, so that's good. Now Noveria is complete. I don't know if this brings us back to the Citadel or what. Or I mean our ship, or it does, okay.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
There's no point.
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The Commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the Commander resign when I wasn't looking?
I'm still in charge here.
I won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
Don't let it happen again.
We're done here. Crew dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch it through to the council?
Absolutely. There's no way, shape, or form I'm gonna disconnect from him this time.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, do not cut me off like last time. I failed to find it amusing.
Whoops.
And we're out.
Whoops. So now what I think, because now it's Vermeer, which is the big one, right? That's what I want to do next stream. Maybe. We'll see. But I kind of want to put off, I could talk to people, I guess, but I just don't want it to lead to like more things. And I feel like something might happen. I don't really know. I don't know where my relationship status is right now. I don't even think I'm gonna have one because I'm just being mean to everybody. But this is what we're gonna do, okay? I think the next stream, it's kind of hard to tell because I feel like I want to talk to these people now because off stream I want to get some side quest stuff like done before I stream this again, so that stuff can go by pretty quick when I do start to stream it, and like any inventory stuff. So let's talk to anybody. If it goes a little long, that's fine. Just will be done all the way and off my brain. Okay. Otherwise, another thought that I had is I don't have to really talk to them technically. It's not going to break anything. Like if I started doing like another quest or other stuff, it's not going to break their conversation, I don't think. But I'm not risking it.
Boy, am I glad to be off of Novaria. I don't know which was worse, the cold or the corporations. One will freeze your balls off, the other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
All right.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
All right, see you. Do you think Tally's still like checking up on me, Shepard? Because I'm so mean to her. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna first talk to Liara. Okay. I got the feeling you want to talk about with me something. You.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Forget about her.
She's gone. You can't change that.
True.
She was gone long before she died on Novaria. Benezia was a good person once. Before she fell under Sovereign's power, part of me blames Saren for her death. Part of me wants to blame her. And part of me just misses her.
Saren's fault.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you gonna be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
Change of subject.
The first species to discover the city.
Tell me about your species.
Informing the council.
Hey, about your mom and everything. Sucks.
cooperation in galactic
Tell me about your
disputes.
culture now.
My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species,
Yeah.
seems few of them seek
Rumors?
We still require a partner to reproduce.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Wait. Hang on. I don't know how long I just snoozed ads for on Twitch, but I think I snoozed them for like 10 more minutes because I'm trying to be done here soon and I don't want
I get the
to
feeling
end
you want
on.
to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Fair enough. What did you want to talk about?
I'd like to know
Hang
more
on.
about the...
Although we seek to understand, we still require a part. We then pass these. Others can be more. She rarely spoke of her partner. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. You might be right. Many Asari raised their children alone. Goodbye, Commander.
Okay. What's going on, Caden? What's going on, K? What's going on, KK? Yo, my boy K. My boy Kai. Caden Kai.
Commander?
Shut up.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
We're all in for the duration. You can count on everyone to do their duty.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back.
Anyway.
I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
Okay. Sounds good, man. Whatever. You're gonna go ahead and I think that's it, right?
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record, we weren't out here during the Rachni.
Oh my god, I'm so sleepy. Can you move your character? Open this up. Nice. Anything in here? Okay, so I'm guessing then the last people to talk to are Ashley, Rex, and Garrus and Tally. Looking for supplies? You bet, Commander.
Looking for supplies?
Let me see what you have.
Let's see what you got.
Damn it.
You bet, Commander.
Fuck. Doesn't have the X's yet of these. Supposed to have the X's. Come on, Garrus.
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
This way, we'll know he'll never hurt anyone again.
Words mean nothing until you...
No more red tape, no more politics.
I'm glad you see
Don't
it
worry,
that way.
Commander. I will.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the
You mean
last
the
mission?
Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. You made the right decision, Skipper. If you haven't talked to Dr. Tassoni, you probably should. She just lost her mom. That has to hurt. Just saying, Skipper.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper.
Nobody cares. I'm very just... I don't give a shit.
Shepard.
You don't care either? Alright. It's a big deal. We're just throwing that one to the curb. Still checking up on me, Pepper?
Checking up on me, Shepard? Don't worry, I'm
Good.
still here.
She does. She's still mad, even though we took her to that whole quest and she did a great job following us and our orders. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I am going to call it a cast and be done for tonight. We are at least 47 hours into the game. We got Novaria done. Now it's side questing, inventory management stuff, and then finishing up as many side quests as we can for the start of the stream tomorrow, to then getting into Vermeer and seeing where all that leads. Because then after Vermeer, there might be more side quests, I don't know. Then it's Ilos, and then it's, you know, yeah. So we're gonna play it by ear. Story gets really good now. If we look at our Renegade, right? Which actually we can level up here. It's really high now. Kind of mad we got that Paragon thing for like doing the cure, but like I just did that for XP. I didn't realize that quest was going to give me Paragon, but you can see how we're making more like the stories that impact, like the choices we're making are like more impacting the story. Like us doing that cure thing isn't going to impact Mass Effect 2 and 3. So doing this is fine the way we're doing it. So yeah. So yeah, I think the next time when I play this, you guys will see you guys will probably, maybe I'll have new inventory on, new gear, maybe new weapon, I don't know. I like the explosive rounds though. I think this is like the first time I actually like mess with them today, and bringing Garrus with me was a lot of fun doing that kind of stuff. That was kind of goofy. But yeah, sorry tonight was a little later of a stream. I just was kind of, you know, tired from work and stuff, but I'm here now. I was here, you know, had a good stream and it was good. We got the thing I wanted to get done, and we got it done early. So this just means that maybe tomorrow's stream will be a little longer, and I'll try to bang out Vermeer for us, and maybe we can beat Vermeer. We'll see. Do I know anything else? I don't think so. I'm chilling. Let me close out of the game here. Tomorrow we'll be playing some more Mass Effect. Saturday will be Baldur's Gate 3. Should be live at around 7 tomorrow. I don't see that changing anytime soon, so that'll be fun. Over on YouTube, DS, thanks for hanging out. Anybody lurking over on YouTube, appreciate that as well. We had Murph in the chat. Who else? Sai, and I believe that's it. And obviously, I think it was the cakes. Johnny D Cakes came. If you came from the raid, appreciate that. Thank you. But I'll be back on, and everything actually worked normal today. Like yesterday I was having weird chat pop-up issues, and Twitch was being weird and all sorts of stuff, so I think today was good. I'm gonna have a new thumbnail for today's stream, so if you guys, if you're watching the VOD, you'll have a new thumbnail to click on. It'll be kind of funny. It'll be more of the Benezia snapshot that we did from today's stream. It was kind of funny. If I didn't say it already, Murph, thanks for the raid as well. I appreciate that, dude. Let me throw you guys, if anybody's live at this hour and around my viewer count ish, which there really doesn't look to be. I would say, just if you want to check out anybody, I would check out Peeve, P-E-E-V-E. He's playing Elden Ring right now. He's doing some PvP stuff, so if that sounds like something fun and worth watching. I know that people from Murph's channel was just watching Elden Ring, so if you want to go back to some Elden Ring content, Eve is pretty cool. But rating him at my viewer count isn't gonna do much, so It's just, you would get it if you were a content creator. Oh, if I had maybe like 30 or 40 viewers, I probably would, but it's not a big deal. Try to spread the love the best way I know how. And obviously, like I said, to anybody that was lurking and stuff from both chats, and obviously if you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. Glad that we were able to get done what we could get done with Mass Effect, and we still kind of had a decent stream. You know, it was I could have probably, if I would have started at 7, we probably would have ended around this time, so I probably could have got like maybe 2 more hours out of it, but that's okay. Long day at work, stuff happens. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're watching this, you know, delayed or whatever, or later. Today's stream was on May 8th, so I'm talking about in regards to May 9th. I should be back at 7 p.m., 7:30 p.m. CST. If something changes, I let people know to join the Discord. As like an example, like tonight I had to cancel stream, or I had to start stream later. And the best way to notify anybody about that is to in Discord instead of like posting on Instagram and the YouTube post section and blah, blah, blah. So easier, do it this way. Anything else? Well, hope you guys have a good one. As always, be safe, be humble, and do your best. Now I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm sleepy beepy. Good night.